Boys and girls, men and women, aliens and foreigners. What's up? I probably could have said it differently. What's up, guys? This is NSFW. Let's do it. It's about time. Enjoy the intro music, and we're going to get right on back to it. Well, that was a terrible opening. Didn't we say first episode jitters or first episode shenanigans is going to happen?
Yep.
It did. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I'll do a post. I'll do it in post. That's fine. No worries. What's up, guys? This is NSFW. Not safe for wrestling. Not work. Well, we're not going to sit there and go off on tangents. I mean, you could technically listen to this at work. I'm not going to now. Whatever Lock-On does, it's his own deal. If he does, I'll do my best to bleep out the actual swear words. You guys would listen to it at work. Yes, you guys are seeing us live right now, but we're live on Twitch, and then we're going to upload the audio so you guys can listen at your own leisure. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? My name is Obi1X2, and this is NSFW. Down below, you guys see him. He's the man himself. He has his own, his own armada.
The
Amish
Armada.
Lock-On Stratus 84. What's up, dude?
What's going on, Obi? How you been, man?
Have you seen how the stream started / podcast started?
I hear you, dude. I hear you.
Dude, it's so much more, and on top of that, I forgot to hit record, so I'm gonna have to take this off the stream. So that's gonna be fun. So we'll just highlight it, and then I'll take it and get the audio and all that stuff from it. But how you doing, man? It's been a weird couple of weeks getting ready for this thing.
I know, man. It's been a trip.
It's been a trip. Is that all you got to say? It's been a trip.
It's been a trip.
Man, I thought you had better. I thought you had more in you. So what's up, guys? This is not my first podcast. You guys know from my podcast priors. We were with Geeky Antics doing the Horseplay Live. We have the podcast that's still there. All right, so I didn't do something else, something I need to change. Appreciate that host with you from everybody. I didn't set it up in stream so it would come up because it's a whole new scene. I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, my dude, for the host.
No problem, dude. I just figured it'd be easier that way.
Oh yeah, makes sense. But you guys remember? If you guys do remember the Sunday dose, it's still there. But we're gonna be probably bringing that into a different direction. But you guys don't see you guys don't see Fatal Blades with me. He is still around. We still talk, despite what anybody says. He's still a jackass, and I'm still a dick. It's okay. So we're still talking, and he's gonna come on here at some point and share his wisdom with us all. Because you guys know Blades can come out and bring out some I don't know, whatever you want to say. But filling in for him, the permanent host, new host, Lock-On Stratus 84.
What's up, everybody?
So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Just introduce yourself out in general, and just tell people who you are.
So I'm 34. Been playing games basically my entire life. I work with doing IT work for our local government stuff, so fairly knowledgeable in computers. Been a wrestling fan basically ever since I started watching it back 1999. I'm gonna say. Been watching it over there. Been to the WrestleMania, Extreme Rules. I try and watch a Raw, SmackDown, NXT when I can, but I have Raw on right now. Have that in the background just so I can do it because I normally watch it every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, this has been a passion of mine to actually try and do some live streaming, gaming and stuff. So I met up with Obi. He asked me about wrestling. I told him, I was like, yes, I know wrestling. I love talking about wrestling. Like, oh, hey, we're going to start a podcast. So it's like, all right, cool.
Well, this is something, and what I said to him is like, I have a podcast. We have one that's already built. I just got to, talk to, Fatal and make sure it's okay with him. And I was like, well, you want to try it out? Let's see what we can do. Do 10, 15, 20 episodes, see how it works out. And he's like, yeah, so we're trying it out. And I lost everything that I had. We do have art being made, thanks to a buddy of mine. We'll reveal his name when it's finished. And anything that we can put on, especially for the live show for you guys, we'll put on for you. If we're gonna have windows pop up, where you guys can see what we're talking about exactly. This chat right here, it will get better. I promise. It will. It will. Way down there in the corner. But that'll all get better, and you guys just let us know what's going on. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what games do you play, man? What's your favorites?
Right now, I played a lot of MMOs to start with. Final Fantasy 11 was my first MMO. That's what basically got me into a lot of the online gaming. First game I ever played, Final Fantasy 7. Play a lot of Destiny, Destiny 2. A favorite series would have to be the Final Fantasy series. But I had to take a break away from MMOs for a while. I did play some WoW for a bit. But it's RTS role playing, strategy, any of those types of games is basically my genre.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, working on Destiny 2. Got a couple of people playing, including this guy up here. We're getting him geared up. We're going to do some raids and all that jazz so we can get better gear.
It's not my fault, chat. It's not my fault. I already told you this is the same. The rant goes on. I don't like Destiny, despite what everybody says. Not despite, but just because of what I had friends go through for Destiny 1. So if I start to go through that with Destiny 2, I'm done. Done. I already have to deal with that on WoW, man. I can't deal with it on 2 games.
Understandable. But yeah, no, that's really about me in a nutshell, honestly, to tell you the truth. It's basically, games and work and all that jazz. I do have a baby due soon, August, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh man.
Is it boy or girl?
Every single time.
Is it boy or girl?
It is a girl.
Daddy, I love you. Hi, Daddy.
I still get people that are like, I mean, yeah, that's a voice changer. No, it's not. I promise. And then every time you got something like, you grabbing your nuts or something?
Awesome.
You just got some bad news. I can tell.
Yes, I did.
What's your bad news?
My radio light's on in my car still.
We'll go turn it off. I can tell people about me.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
No problem. Guys, so I mean, most of you guys know me already. And this is not just for you guys on live. This is an audio podcast as well. So, but most of you guys do know me. And I'm gonna say what I feel. And even if I'm wrong, I say what I feel. And if I am wrong, I don't back down and be like, well, yeah, blah, blah. No, hey, appreciate the help. I'm not going to sit out there and, do anything or bitch out or excuse the term, but, I'm not going to sit there and do all that. I'm going to say what I feel, when I want to, how I want to whom I want to. For some reason, that makes me a good, I mean, maybe people don't know exactly what I'm going to say next. Maybe that's why I entertain people. Or maybe that's why I piss people off. I'm not going to pretend to be anybody that I'm not. Regardless. It's just a fact. I'm not going to do it. Because if I can't be me, what fun is it being, somebody else? I mean, yes, some people can do this. Some people can have a whole persona. But guess what? If they ever go out in public and they meet their fans or whatever, they have to be in that persona. Like, I mean, what's a good one? Dr. Disrespect. He's a perfect one. He is huge. Great streamer. Says what he wants to. Says what he's on his mind. But even when he's out in public, he's not himself. He is Dr. Disrespect. He's not... I forgot his name. But he's not him. So, I mean, I'm glad that I get to be myself. I get to meet people that don't just sit there and hear how I talk and how I address things. Like, because everybody knows it's either I'll be your best friend or fuck you. Plain and simple. There's a beep right there I got to put in. That's just how it is. If people like that about me, then cool. We'll play a game together. I mean, that's where Lock-On came from. He's kind of like that, just a little bit less severe.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. They can deal with it. We're grown men. We're not here to make people happy. We're here to play video games with the crew that we are playing with. We will sit there and talk trash in Destiny just to do it. I guarantee you when I get PvPing with Loki, I'm going to be the biggest shit talker in the world. Even if I'm getting my ass smashed, I will talk shit like crazy and not give a damn. So, yes, not safe for wrestling, maybe work. But that's who I am, guys. And of course, after I say it, he'll tell you his. You guys can check me right here, of course, twitch.tv/Obi1X2, and that's on Twitter, Instagram, and we're starting a Facebook community right now, and then we'll give that link to you here. YouTube as well. So I got 26 subscribers. I need more. So we're going to start putting out some videos. I know we're lax for a couple weeks, but we're actually getting going. So where can I get you at? Just a reminder.
What's up?
Where can they find you at Lock-On Stratus 84?
Oh, where they can find me. You can follow me at twitch.tv/lockon_stratus84, as well as Facebook at lockon_stratus84 and Instagram lockon_stratus84, as well as Twitter lockon_stratus84.
Okay, for all you wrestling fans, his name is really easy. Just think of Trish Stratus. Legendary Stratus. Get it?
Mm.
So you just lock on. He's locked on to that Stratus. So I have no freaking clue. But so I do want to give a few shout outs. I know Lock-On's got a couple too. This is just us showing some love, showing her some respect to those that either maybe have come before us or even after us. And we're talking about in our timelines of starting to be a gamer and a streamer and everything like that. I do want to shout out a few people. Actually, just two, and then you got the floor. First one, of course, Beards and Babes. Love you guys, and that's the Discord. We're probably thinking about going back to the Nation Discord. We're going to keep the Beards and Babes stuff, but I think a little bit more if we center it and do a bunch of stuff there, we're going to have some fun. And, of course, I want to give big shout-outs to Havoc Esports. I put out last Saturday, this past Saturday, 2 days ago, on Twitter that I am a part or a streamer for Havoc Esports. We're still kind of doing all the art stuff and when I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming in one of the mornings. So you guys can Come over there. Join me over on Havoc Esports Twitch, which will be. I think there will be a link underneath on YouTube on YouTube here, and then we're gonna have all these will be linked anyway. But how about you, dude? You got any shout outs?
Right now we got Amish Armada, honestly. Well, not Amish Armada, but yeah, Amish Milkman. Obi-Wan X has been helping me out a lot. As well as who else? Valiant Loki, Feed Grips sponsor. What the hell's going on with my thing? As well as Customs by Malaga for our merch line. But big thing out to the communities for helping us out and taking care of us, and helping us is what we need to do as small streamers and get everything rolling. That's all I got, sir.
Yeah, make sure you guys hashtag support small streamers, because honestly, the small streamers are sometimes better, and I'm not going to say all the time. Because I even come across some streamers that are like, dude, you need to change something up. But for the most part, for me anyway, the small streamers, they are trying the hardest. Like every time that I see it, like there's an occasion where I'm really invested in my game, but then I won't look at chat right away. Small streamers talk to their chat. Yes, I know that's not the only reason to go for it. But at the same time, if you're a small streamer, just keep talking in chat, guys. That's how the big guys started. Talk in chat.
True. It's true.
So, guys, we do want to. You know what? I'll let Lock-On share this. Do you remember that little phrase down there on the show notes there where it's a little bit about what NSFW is?
Yeah.
He's not even on the show notes, ladies and gentlemen.
I have issues going on at the moment.
Uh-oh. You good?
Yeah, technical stuff. Give me a second. I'll pull them up right now.
So while we're waiting on him, and this happens, guys, it does. If you guys think that you could be ready,
everybody.
There's nothing to be worried about. If you think you can, and this is all live. It's not. This is stuff that we've put together, and he's at the end of his stream. I'm actually at the beginning of my stream, and so we decided to, let's try it for, the day might change, guys, is what I'm saying. So, don't freak out if it does change. Again, we do the live shows just to say, hey, we're here. We're actually doing the shows. It's not something that we're magically coming up with some, soundtracks of a whole bunch of clips that we put together. No, we're a live show. We do it live. We're going to do it live. And even be here for you guys. Eventually, we're going to have a phone for you guys to call into with all your wrestling questions. I mean, it's going to be a thing. If that means I got to go and plug my pitch to a studio down the road, then I'll go do it. I'll be live from the frickin' studio, and he'll be calling in every week. It is what it is. I want this to go. I do love wrestling. There's a lot of things that I really don't care about what we're going to talk about. But if you guys want to, I got it. If you guys want to know what NSFW for is of course it's not safe for wrestling, but this is a show where we talk a lot about wrestling, not just from now. We are just starting with WWE, but we're not staying with just WWE. We're going to be talking about WWE, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, anything that has to do with TNA if they're relevant at the time. Because they're always in the background. Like, I think this company's going to crash and burn, but they're always in the background.
They always manage to find a way.
Like, it's just
always
whatever. I don't understand. But if you guys would like to join any of the conversations, we're trying to keep it regular with the chat and everything, or with the cameras and everything, because we're actually using Discord for it all. So we're actually seeing, if we bring more people in, I'd have to see where the cameras go, because then It's how I got it all set. It's weird, guys. I know, but it's a lot of setup trying to just get it just like this. So, but we'll see how we can actually, bring people in, and maybe we'll do, some shows, and we'll do one live show like this with cameras, and then we'll do the audio or something,
Okay.
and record them, or
Right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
What did you need me? What's
it was
what you want me to
this right here, but I got it. But if you
Oh,
guys would
what
like
is
to
it?
join in, give your 2 cents worth, you're more than welcome to speak your mind, as well as answer any questions that anybody may have. So, and that goes for anybody that wants to ever join the show or anything like that. So, guys, we're gonna get right into the undercard because we've been bantering for too long. You can ask him. I've got this thing down to a schedule, and
Yeah, we do.
yeah, but it's something. Well, I mean, we can change it up as we go. Lead dog with a 5 biddies. Appreciate that, my dude. Thank you very much, man. But we're gonna start in with the undercard. First thing I'm gonna say is we are back. NSFW is back now. When, like I said before, there will be other hosts, co-hosts coming in, or rotating. People that want to come in every now and then to talk about what they want to talk about. We're gonna have Fatal Blades. We're gonna have Lead Dog. My man Lead Dog knows about wrestling as well, so I've got him. We've got him the capability now to watch every pay-per-view with us. Again, I'm going to say this here every single time. Every pay-per-view that is available, that is on, I watch it live in my Discord.
Same.
Okay? So if you want to come and bullshit about the matches and, bullshit and just kind of hang out, watch it, and you have the WWE Network, join my Discord. It's gonna come up here in a minute and chat. For those that are actually, I can make a non-part. Yeah, for those that are actually watching the YouTube video, you guys can get the Discord link. It'll be down below. For those that are listening to the podcast, click on the podcast and the information will come up, and it'll be in there too. Join the Discord, and of course, we're gonna make sure that we get some Amish Armada Love Discord in there too. So be looking for both links, guys. I will put both of them in there. We'll get a link that doesn't expire, so you guys can each join and just come and hang out with us. I stream probably, what am I streaming now? 5, sometimes 6 nights a week. Lock-on's rocking on 4 or 5 times a week. So I don't know. What do you stream?
About 4 right now.
At least 4 times a week. So, and he streams a little earlier, and I stream later. So it's kind of, we kind of gravitated to each other.
Yes, we do.
Now, first little topic. It's like a 5-minute topic. Daniel Bryan. Okay, we will get in depth to him. We will get in depth more on him at a later date. But, Lock-On, I want your initial first thing you thought when your Daniel Bryan was cleared.
I was super stoked, to tell you the truth. I was super stoked. Like, I love how his performance in the ring. I love how technical he is. For him to sit there and keep pushing to get the way to the point where he is able to come back and actually be full-time to wrestling blew my mind. Every doctor was telling him no, no, no. WWE doctors were telling him no. But he listened to his wife. You keep going for opinions. You keep going for it and keep doing what they tell you to do. Your neck's going to heal. And lo and behold, his neck's healed. He's back.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I mean, honestly, and I play this part, honestly, I kind of think it was a ruse, like he was good from the beginning. And they got the TV shows, they got him the appearances, got him some time off with his wife. I mean, the man had just done the unthinkable. I mean, he had just been the duo champion before they took out the championship, which is the all gold one. Which I don't remember which one it is. Sorry, I think it was the World Heavyweight Championship, and then they have the WWE one now. Because basically, it's the WWE Championship is the unified championship of the World Heavyweight Championship and the old WWE Championship, right? That's the new one, right?
The Universal one.
No. I'm talking about the new heavyweight, the one that AJ Styles has.
Oh yes, that's the combination of
both
the
old
World
heavyweight championships,
Yep.
right? Yes. Okay.
Correct.
The full. You know what I'm talking about? The full gold one.
Mhm.
I have it. It's back there. It's a little plaque. It's not that one. That's the one AJ's got.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mine.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't have one, ladies and gentlemen. For those that are listening to the podcast, he just pulled up his championship belt and put it on camera. So if you guys want to see stuff like that, you guys got to make sure you're live right here on Obi-Wan X2. but okay, so you were happy. The one thing that I thought, and this again, I'm playing the part, man. I'm the heel of this show. I'm sorry to say it, but
that's fine.
It just seems like it was just, yes, it was a good story. And after seeing all the shows and all the appearances with Daniel Bryan with Total Divas, and then you had the actual the series with Sisters. So then we had a lot of John Cena, a lot of Daniel Bryan. It just now that I know what actually happened, that sucks, bro. It does.
I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I guess I'm being too petty about it. I guess I don't know. Speaking of John Cena, since I said his name, we got some rumors rolling around. Right, and I'm gonna say rumors because they haven't officially tweeted out or put it out there that they're not together again. They're not getting married, but there's talks and rumors of John Cena and Nikki Bella calling off the engagement, calling off the wedding, calling off everything. Because, and we'll give you a little backstory. Go ahead, give him a little backstory for it.
Well, it's not rumored. They did call it off. But as of right now, Nikki and John are working on their relationship. John has opened up to the idea of kids. So Nikki and him are working back together to become a relationship.
She's got him hooked, bro.
So they're in the process of getting back together.
Okay. Okay. Any little stories you want to bring up here?
Not really. It's just
okay. We're just gonna go with it.
I mean, there was again. This is rumors that Bree was not very happy with John, but there has been no yes or no confirmation to that in regards to how everything happened. But it was mainly Nikki who broke the relationship up. It wasn't John. At that point in time, John wasn't ready for a family. She felt that the proposal was rushed, which I can see. Like, where else to do it? WrestleMania in front of 70,000 fans, and you've been harping on it for an entire season of your show, and you knew how he was. He's like, oh well, I don't want a family. I like my lifestyle. But you know what? It's just to appease her, I guess he finally did it. Which I can see her side of it. You know, I don't want a rushed marriage. I don't want a marriage that you're not in 100% on.
Right.
Which makes sense. No one wants that.
It does make sense, but it's not that. I don't think and how do I I gotta be very careful on how I approach this because it could set me up for the rest of this series. Like, I'm screwed. I don't want to be the bad guy all the time, but it almost seems like it wasn't always Nikki's fault either. I mean, at the same time, John did tell her, from the beginning, and this was actually in Total Divas when they first started dating. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, John's like, I don't want kids, ever. I'm telling you this right now. And she's like, hey, I don't care. I want you. Bam.
Yeah.
Perfect. No problem. And this is from like different, not just on show, because they really didn't start showing their affection on Monday Night Raw or any programs until that WrestleMania. After that, maybe once or twice before, a show or two before WrestleMania, but they didn't do it. They would not show their affection on camera. Because why they kissed and everything was to kind of show up the Miz and his wife.
Well, yeah, that's where their affection really started, was when the Miz brought it up.
I'm not saying he doesn't have affection for her. I'm saying they weren't showing it.
No, I agree.
On Raw and SmackDown, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't showing it on the live shows, which, that's fine if they don't want to do it that way. But the Miz took that as ammunition to use,
which he's so good at, isn't he?
Oh,
I concur with the Miz. He is awesome.
I hate the Miz. Hate him.
Well, you know what? Sometimes I take pity on the ones that think they're right but are really wrong, and I won't hold this against you ever. Miz is Miz is not Garbo. What's up, Havoc? How you doing, my dude? Or Demon? How you doing, my dude? But no, Miz is a genius. Okay, think about it. Okay, here, I'm gonna give you my perspective of this.
Okay.
And this show is gonna go well. Miz, think about where he started at. Okay, he started at Tough Enough. Season what? Do you remember?
For the Miz?
Yeah.
I want to say it was season 1.
It's 1 or 2. But he got mixed in. He got in with the, it was season 1. Because he didn't win it, but he still got a contract because of who he was. Like he, busted his ass. And then season 2, that's when the Nexus came about, or is that season 3 maybe? Or season 2. They came in, and Miz got just above that. Do you think about what the Miz has done, dude? He's won the Intercontinental Championship multiple times. He's won the U.S. Championship multiple times. I'm going to get a count for you guys here as soon as I stop talking. He's won the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Come on, man. He's main event WrestleMania. He is a success. He's a genius on what he does. Now, if you have people that are blind fools, Dallas and the Miz Taraj, of course, they're stupid. They're dumb, dude. No, come on. I'm sorry. They overplayed a little bit. They really overplay it, which is just, come on.
All right,
Nobody's that loyal to one person.
No, I'll give you his title championships.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten the WWE Championship 1 time, Intercontinental 8 times.
Okay.
United States 2 times.
Okay.
WWE Tag Team Championships 4 times with John Morrison.
Okay.
With Big Show, Cena, and Mizdow. World Tag Team Championship with Morrison and Big Show. He won the Mix Match Challenge with Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
He was a 2010 Money in the Bank winner. He was a Grand Slam champion.
You're proving my point right now.
two Slammy awards.
I mean, come on. And the countless number of Mizzies.
Freaking Mizzies.
Hey, I am not the judge. I am not the jury. I am just the man with the mouth that's going to talk about it.
A Miz.
He is, Demon says in chat, he is good, I will say that. But his attitude is what makes him hated.
Exactly.
You know what? My attitude makes me hated too. So, genius.
See, I hated him when he was in what I guess you could say was the Real World Road Rule Challenges. That's what they were called back then.
Yeah.
So I hated him in them.
God.
I couldn't stand him. Every week I was hoping he was going home. Every week.
Miz, if there's any time that you would ever listen to this show just for the hell of it, please don't take offense. You are a legend, sir. You're going to the Hall of Fame when it's time.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that he's going
Hall
to
of
the
Fame right there. He's a Hall of Fame career already. As soon as he wins on Sunday, as soon as he wins in Money in the Bank, he's going to be never done before.
No.
2-time Money in the Bank winner. Come on, bro.
He's not winning Money in the Bank.
Yeah. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. I never really liked him except when he was with Morrison. Yeah, I think now with who he is and what he's done, yes, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Don't.
He's turned to movies just like everybody else. Okay? The only reason that he's on every single week is because of his contract. Next time he updates his contract, he's going to be just like John Cena. He's going to be just like The Rock. He's going to be just like Batista left, but still, he's going to be just like all these guys that are just like, okay, hey, my WWE career is done. I'm already a shoo-in for, whatever. They're going to make movies.
Yep.
No, he won't win Money in the Bank, Demon. I was giving Shad a shit. That's all I was doing, just giving him shit. No, he won't. He won't win, but. He is one of those guys that's going to be called, and I'm going to say it, Roman Reigns says it all the time, a part-timer. He's going to be one. Wouldn't you, if you had that opportunity to take up the mantle of a actually decently viewed movie series with, what is it? What's he do?
The Marine?
Yeah, the Marine series, because he's with 3, 4, or 4, 5, and 6, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, he's got 3 under his belt, just him. There was 2 or 3 other actors in the other 3. So, I mean, he's got that running for him. I don't. I'm just going to leave it alone. Yeah, just going to leave it alone forever. No longer needed anymore. Now we did have a little bit of a power rankings type thing, guys, that we were going to do, but we got the wrong link. So here for actually right now, we got about 20 minutes left in the show, and that's it, really. What we're going to be doing is called the main event, and right now we're just going to start the discussion. We're not going to finish it by any means because it's not next week. It's 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away. So we're going to be doing this. Is going to be providing this works and everything with Mondays. We're going to be doing this every single week. Now, there might be a time where we take off a week for a holiday or something like that, but we'll let you guys know as soon as we can. But for right now, we are going to start it, the Money in the Bank discussion talk. Now, for those that want to come on here, again, like I said, those that want to come on here, give their 2 cents on worth, they can, no problem. And we're going to be starting that next week. So if you guys have any Money in the Bank questions or anything like that, save them for next week if you guys want. And then if you want to be on, even for a few minutes, it's no problem. Okay, I'm coming up with something to when we actually take a caller and the Discord's all messed up. I'm actually going to go to another page that has everything on it except for the cameras, basically. So then we can, it's an idea anyway. But Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start it.
All right.
There have been, 20? 19?
19 Money in the Banks?
There have been 19 Money in the Banks. And I guess we'll start with just the 3. The 3 people that decided to turn it in and cash it in and not make it. First one. Now, you guys remember him? He did get let go of WWE, which was unfortunate because he was popping off at the end. But Damian Sandow. Now, I'm not going to sit there and speculate what happened, whatever happened. I really think that he he didn't get his contract because he was on his way out the door. I'm not. That's just speculation, guys. Totally not any facts to that, but that's what I think it is. I mean, look on.
I would have to agree. I don't think that he made his mind up basically, in my opinion, that if he didn't get what he wanted in a contract, he was out. And he saw how much of a fan base he was getting with the Miz Dow role, and I guess WWE at that point in time didn't really think he was going to mount to, but he's got talent. Like, he is a good wrestler. It was a shame to see him go.
Every role he pulled out, though, dude, like every single role he pulled out, and I'm actually checking this, but every role he pulled out, he did a hell of a role, whether he was heel or face, what kind of character he nailed it. Why get rid of the man? It doesn't make any sense.
They were I think they were trying to clear house for
What, you mean the two people they fired? They fired 2 people to bring up 10. And now they brought up more than that. Huh?
That's Triple H's baby.
Triple H can...
See, as much as everyone wants to say that,
me.
Oh, well, I almost got you. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry. And this is my opinion on it. I don't care what anybody says about it, but Triple H runs that company more than Vince does. And more than Stephanie. And if you're not on Triple H's team, then you're going to get pushed aside.
Right, but that's why he is in where he's at. Like, he knows anybody that's going to be putting in the work. He has him on their radar anyway, male or female. I mean, male or female, regardless. I mean, where do you think Asuka came from? Asuka didn't come looking for a contract. He brought her over here.
Oh,
he knows what the hell he's doing. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't do the work, but the man that calls the shots, of course, is ultimately Vince.
And I get that.
Mean, Vince still runs Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns on occasion. He's in the back, in the booth, like in the part where, he still runs that shit.
Oh, I know. That's why everyone refers to it as Roman Reigns is Vince's boy. Or they want to use the term as Brock Lesnar is Vince's boy. Now, I don't even want to...
I really don't.
Let's not even go into Brock Lesnar because that's a whole other subject for a different show. Let's just push that off to the side. Money in the Bank focus. All
right, so let's just keep going with the list. The next and another 5 videos coming in from Lead Dog. Thank you, my dude. A future voice you guys will hear here in the future. I'm sure he'll be on a few. Okay, another one that did it. We had Damian Sandow when he actually challenged. Went up to John Cena. This was in John Cena's pink face in 2013. Went up to him and basically said, "I challenge you for your title." And he's like, "What?" And John Cena beat the living shit out of him. And it was basically the next week, Damian Sandow had actually been released, I think, from WWE. It's been that long, yeah. The second one was none other than the man himself, Big Match John Cena, in 2012.
Yep.
When he told the man the week before, "I'm challenging him next week." When the guy didn't have a match, didn't have nothing, he didn't take advantage of any, kick-ass match. It was on Raw's 1000th episode, and it was versus CM Punk. And the Big Show basically come out and beat the living shit out of John, and he foiled his turn-in. And then the recent one here was the man himself, the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, and that was last year when he actually won it and failed to win the championship when it was John Cena versus, I think, Jinder Mahal. Baron Corbin, I love that dude. Yes, I like him a lot.
Fucking Baron Corbin.
See, you just don't know what's right. Like, you don't like The
I
Miz.
do know it's
You
right.
don't like Baron Corbin. Let me guess. Next thing you're going to say is you don't like the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
Listen, Jinder Mahal.
Come on, tell me.
A lot of people hate him.
I love Jinder Mahal is a pioneer.
Dude, it goes back to the whole freaking entourage thing, right? Show that you can win a match by yourself and not have interference from anyone.
Jinder Mahal can win a match by himself. He's proven it several times. He's proven that he can actually run with the big boys.
I don't see it. I don't.
You don't see it? What do you mean you don't see? Like,
I don't. I just can't. Jinder Mahal to me was nothing but, if you want to use the terms, a B plus superstar.
ooh, that's a hit. B plus, like he's a solid A superstar now.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I'm gonna say.
Keep it to myself.
I'm keeping
it to myself.
I mean, I'm gonna say.
There's reasonings for it, but I'm keeping it to myself.
That's not the reason either, dude. No. No, that's no. Jinder Mahal is a pioneer for his country. I mean, think about it. The first. Actually, no, he wasn't the first one, but he brought his nation back to relevance when he won the WWE Championship.
So his nation was never relevant until he
in
won
his
the
eyes.
championship.
In his eyes, it wasn't. Think about it. When he came out and did promos, I'm gonna be the new modern day Maharaja and all blah 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 blah, and his nation got behind him, and now India's relevant again, and blah 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 blah. Like, he's the one that said it, not me.
Dude, come on. You had freaking what's his face? The Great Khali.
Yes, the Great Khali was great. That's why he's called the Great Khali. But Jinder Mahal came on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, I don't remember which one it was, and did a promo saying that he was going to bring relevance back to India when he wins the championship. There's nothing you could do or hide. Dude, it's there. If I could find the clip again, I would find it.
I don't even want to watch that clip.
I like Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is freaking amazing.
He is awesome. We'll get on an NXT kick one of these days. Trust me. But no, that's it. Well, we're not going to talk anymore about Jinder Mahal because apparently we have different opinions,
which is fine. Just no. All right, next, go on.
He's all flustered, guys. He's flustered like a mother trucker. Dude, it's okay, man. It's okay. I'll explain to you what's going on after the show. All right, so we got the 3 losses now. 19 winners have been put on. That's not where I wanted to be. There it is right there. The 19 winners were, I don't remember. I don't even have it up anymore. So the Money in the Bank has a huge card. We're going to kind of skim over it a little bit, not really get in depth about anything. We got just a few minutes left in the podcast today.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Locked on Stratus and the Force shall be with you, sir. Thank you very much. That's a 4-month in a row sub right there, guys. For you guys listening on the podcast, I just got sub too. Cool. Appreciate it, man. But we're going to kind of skim over the actual matches. Now, we'll go more in depth next week and what we're doing, match for match. Talk about who we like, who we think is going to win next week, and get on it. The first one that comes to mind, I don't want to get right into the big one, The some of the I'm not gonna say from SmackDown or Raw because, frankly, this is a co-branded event.
I'm so freaking happy they went back to.
Yeah, I like it, but it still needs to be Raw versus SmackDown. So first one, Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna like it. Over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I believe Daniel Bryan has just owned Big Cass. I mean, yes, Big Cass has caught him at the end of a few matches. Like a scared little kid, he'll blindside you, especially a little guy. But
That's what he does.
I think Daniel Bryan's gonna whoop his ass.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%, I agree with that. He's going to literally beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, we're not going to get into it very much just because I don't want to. I mean, I'm going to go over this again next week, trust me. But we don't have much time, so yes, there's a lot more to it. Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
Lashley.
Yep, Lashley. Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. Reigns. I really think he's going to pull it out and whoop his ass real quick. Yeah. And the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Gallows and Anderson versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Bludgeon Brothers is about to beat that ass.
They're going to retain.
Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which is Ember Moon, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Lana, Naomi, and Sasha Banks.
I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going Lana.
Oh my God, Lana the best. Lana number one. Lana is the best. Lana number one. Anyway, I don't know. I really feel like Flair and Bliss, or Flair and Natalya are gonna get into it. Becky Lynch is gonna try to help Flair. Charlotte's gonna get mad at Becky. Ember Moon's gonna come in and acting like a badass, and Naomi's gonna be like, Sasha Banks, or one of them's gonna be like, because what is Ember Moon's a face, Charlotte's a face, Alexa's a heel, Becky's a face, Natalya's a face. Becky's a heel, isn't she?
She's gonna be turning heel.
Okay, so she's
I have
gonna probably.
A feeling it's gonna be here.
She's probably gonna be hitting Charlotte and Flair in the back of the head or something.
Yep. I have a feeling
Natalya's a face now. Lana's a heel.
Lana's face now.
And Naomi is going to be turning heel, I think, and then Sasha Banks is turning heel too. Who you give it to? You nail Lana?
I'm going with Lana, man. She's been getting a push.
Yeah, but I don't think she's going to be getting a push. I don't think Ember Moon's going to be getting it. I don't think it's her time.
Let's give it to somebody other than Flair.
I'm thinking it might be Flair, Becky. Becky Lynch or Alexa Bliss might pull it out. Honestly. So we'll talk about it more next week. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match: Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Rusev versus Bobby Roode versus Kevin Owens versus The New Day versus Samoa Joe.
New Day
rocks. Okay. I'm gonna give it to honestly. If you're going Lana, if you don't go Rusev, you're trash. But I'm gonna probably give it to Braun.
I'm going Braun.
So I just feel like Braun, but I mean at the same time, Braun's he showed he doesn't have he has a stamina. He's a good wrestler, but
KO, huh? Really, Havoc?
KO? I don't see. I see KO winning it just as much as I see Rusev winning it. Yeah, not gonna happen. I think maybe one of the New Day members, possibly. Even Samoa Joe could come in and put Strowman in a coquina clutch, and he's done. Even though he's big. I mean, and Bobby Roode might take out Joe, but yeah, I'm going Strowman.
I'm going Strowman. I think he wins and he cashes on Lesnar.
Right.
And that's how he wins it. And if that happens, you remember the pop that Ziggler got when he cashed in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Day after WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have the same reaction when Strowman does it.
Yeah. Well, Strowman's going to be champion for a while, probably.
Oh, yeah.
And he's on Raw, too, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, damn. Brock Lesnar. Have a good day. Actually, Brock Lesnar's going to lose. I'm just saying. Seth Rollins versus Elias. I'm going Seth Rollins in this one. Actually, I want to walk with Elias.
As much as I like Seth, I'm going with Elias.
What? Demon says Seth. SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella versus Asuka.
Asuka.
I'm rooting for the underdog here, but I'm gonna say that Carmella, it's not time for her to lose it yet.
She sucks.
Yes, I know she sucks, but she's playing a part just like everybody else, and she's playing it well. And now her wardrobe could use a little help. Her coming out in those whatever they're called. I don't know. You know what? And I'm probably wrong. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it more. I do have a couple points I can say, and all. But anyway, Women's Raw Championship: Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey.
Freaking Rousey.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
I'm going Rousey.
I'm probably gonna go Rousey too, but you never know. Jax could.
Title on her.
I don't know. Maybe. Last man standing for the WWE Championship: AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke.
Oof.
I'm going Shinsuke. AJ's held the title for too long.
How long has he had it?
Dude, he was champion into WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's true.
He's held it almost a year.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I just think
going Shinsuke.
I just think it'd be somebody that can actually lose it. Like if he doesn't lose against Shinsuke, in the next few weeks he's probably going to lose it to the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because no matter who wins it, if he goes to SmackDown, I mean that's Joe. That's who else is on SmackDown? Seth Rollins.
No, Seth Rollins is Raw.
I have to get a list, but anyway. But now there is a show before. Yeah, Rusev's on. Yeah, there is a show before the actual Money in the Bank, and it is NXT TakeOver Chicago. We got a few minutes left, so we're gonna knock out these real quick too. NXT Championship: Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan. Sullivan. Going for it. We'll talk about this more in depth, and we'll have some more time to talk. This show was actually trying to gauge a little bit how long we can talk and how long we can bullshit for. But Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano is gonna beat the living out of him. Yep. This is a street fight. This is a no rules. It's a sanctioned match, but it's no holds barred. It's freaking. I'm gonna hurt you. So look for them to go in the back and actually do a bunch of nasty shit to each other. Next, NXT Tag Team Championships: Undisputed Era versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. I think the numbers game with Undisputed Era is gonna aid them and put them. I mean, you gotta think the other prior tag team championship, or tag team, the other player there that just has an injury, he's still there. Doesn't mean he won't, do something crazy.
Yeah, like look at everyone else that has an injury, gets involved.
And of course, the last but not least, I call it the bromance match. Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream.
Ricochet.
Yeah, part of me wants Ricochet to win, but part of me is telling me that Dream's gonna win. just I don't know. We'll talk more about it next week. Is there anything else you want to say to anybody before we jump out of here, dude?
No, like I said, I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us this first show, gauging everything, see how everything went.
Short show.
Well, yeah, it flew.
Yeah.
But like I said, I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us for the first show, so we can work out some of the kinks stuff. So, apologize that we weren't there 100% to begin with in the start, but like Obi said, it's live. Things happen. I appreciate everybody coming by. That's all.
And where can they find you one more time before we get out of here?
What's up? Oh, where find me? Twitch.tv /LockOn_Stratus84. Facebook is LockOn_Stratus84. Instagram, LockOnStratus84. No underscore. Twitter, LockOnStratus84.
No underscore.
No, I think there is an underscore.
Oh, make up your mind, dude. Make up your mind.
Whatever it is, just look for that. God.
And of course, guys, you guys can find me anywhere. It's only1x2. That's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I need some more YouTube followers. Come help me out, guys. We're going to be doing gameplay. We're going to have the podcasts on there. We're also going to be syndicating on Spotify and Player FM. Now, if another one like Stitcher or something like that's a little easier for you, I can put in the paperwork to try to get it there, and we can roll with that too. So it is other places. You guys can come back here and look at the highlight, or you guys can actually YouTube, or even Beastman's with 100 biddies in the box. Appreciate that, my dude. But that is it for us today, guys. Again, all will be 1x2, all LockOn_Stratus or no underscore. Check both just in case. But we will see you guys next week for more wrestling talk with NSFW and Money in the Bank, guys. Wow, I couldn't think shit. See ya.
Have a good one, guys.